enjoy rooting for Larry Bird and Nikola Jokic, and black people like rooting for Floyd Mayweather and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. But if we just regimented it so that there was like a black team and a white team, I think a lot of people would tune in to the event.
Yeah, that's true. It used to be that white people would do really bad, but right now, two of the best players in the league are Luka and Jokic. So like they're actually like the white versus the black team might actually be competitive.
Yeah, but the problem is it's going to be European whites. If you did American whites versus American blacks, the American whites get their ass kicked.
Yeah, but why would we this is the race wars. This is not the American race wars. Sorry.
No, but the point is like, the point is like basically the best NBA players, they may be white, but they're all European white.
Yeah, but they're white.
So what? I mean, come on, there's a big difference between an American white and a European white. There's like practically different species.
Yeah, you should Google the Amerimut meme. I think it will illustrate vividly the race differences between so-called American whites and European.
Issa, have you heard of something called like the cosmic race, or is that obscure?
No, I have never.
I heard that in Mexico, there's this idea that like because Mexicans are like a mixture of like white people and Native people and black people, that they've like fused to become like a universal race. That's like that's like the best race, like the joining of all the races together, which is like the cosmic race.
No, I have never heard of this. But actually, really, also black people, we don't have a lot of black people in our countries.
That's true.
Not surprised by that one.
Brazil has a lot of black people, though.
Yeah, they're black.
See.
Well, yeah, I don't know. There are certain areas in Latin America with black people. That's where they would put the slaves that they would bring from Africa, like Belize, for example. Belize was before from Guatemala, and there's a very specific culture there. It's called Garifuna. And it's like this mix of African with Mayan, and I don't know, it's like really cool. And only there you will find that culture.
That's cool. I didn't know that about Belize.
Yeah. You find there like a blend of Mayan and an African, like in the food, in the music, the clothing. It's
I have a big stereotype in my head about Belize being particularly beautiful, but other than that, I knew absolutely nothing about it.
You're from South America?
Me, I'm from Guatemala, yeah. That's Central America, but yeah, I take South America.
You guys killed a lot of the black people there.
No, we don't have a lot of black people.
No. There was slavery all over Central and South America.
Yeah, there was slaves, but no black slaves, but Mayan slaves, and we had all our type of slaves.
There were black people there. That's not true.
Oh my God, I'm telling you that we don't have a lot of black people. I'm not saying black people don't exist in our places, but we don't get a lot of black people. No.
They were killed. But
I have a question. Issa, are you of Criollo descent by?
No, I am a mestiza. In fact, my mom is Spanish, 100% Spanish. They immigrated from Spain to Guatemala, and then she married a Guatemalan, and she had me.
Peninsular descent.
What?
Of peninsular descent.
Oh shit! What the hell?
Yeah, man. I just came in here, so my.
Issa, please post your 23andMe in the chat.
Hold on.
Anyways, but I literally, like, for my anthropology class, like, I literally did, like, a whole ethnographic summary of Brazil, and you do realize that Brazil had the highest slave population in the Americas, and so many slaves died, and the average life expectancy was like 25, that new slaves kept having to be imported because of the number of high deaths of slaves at the factory.
And that is Brazil. I am in Central America and South America is very different. So you have, in Brazil, in fact, was colonized by the Portuguese, not by the Spaniards.
Yeah, but there was a lot of
It's
black
very
slaves in
different
Honduras.
type of context there.
There's a lot of black slaves in Honduras, Panama, Colombia, Ecuador. Like there's a bunch of black slaves in these countries.
The earliest places to have slavery in the Americas were literally Veracruz, Mexico, Lima, Peru, and then Mexico City, which had, and Lima, Peru had significantly high slave populations. Like there's this book, I think it's what's that name? The Translation Slave Trade Census. Like it gives you the numbers, like very, very.
But Peru was largely successful in gentrifying the blacks from their society, unlike Ecuador and Colombia or Panama or Honduras.
Just think about Honduras. Like I was hanging out with Garifuna people. So the Garifuna were a group in the Americas that were never enslaved. So they pretty much are descended from West Africans, primarily of Ibibio descents, mixed with Carib and Arawak, and they hijacked a slave ship. And then the British they got shipwrecked to Saint Vincent, I think, and the British tried to genocide them there. So and they tried to send them to Roatan after going through various islands, but at Roatan, where the British let them on like a desolate island to die, like they're able to escape and settle many communities. So like there's still a surviving population today, and they
Okay, Mark, PTR, Mark.
The Garifuna, man, they really fought the British. Like there's this dude named Joseph Satuye, and this dude had like 5 wives, and he kept reproducing so that he would have like an army to defeat the British. And the British wanted to genocide the Garifuna for that exact.
Okay, so your story checks out for now, but watch.
Isa, I thought you were a Jew.
Okay.
I didn't know you were a castiza.
Yeah, I am.
No, she's 0.5% Ashkenazi. She's part of the tribe.
Always the criollos that have like tastes like this, especially like the Argentinians. Like I see how you guys act.
Yeah, you know, I there is someone in the Jewish clubhouse that they put together like a project, you know, to see like who is related to whom and whatever. And so Elena, the woman doing this, she's like, Isa, why don't you upload your genealogy or whatever? So I did. And apparently Norm and I share a common ancestor like 7 generations ago.
Nice. By the way, I thought that castiza just meant any intermixed Spanish with indigenous, but apparently it's...
No, that's mestizo.
It's 3/4 and 1/4, which is exactly what you are. So like...
Oh, really?
Damn, you're like literally a castiza. You're like platonic castiza.
I actually just logged into 23andMe, and my Ashkenazi ancestry is way down to 99.2%.
Shit.
You know, El Hike thinks that's BS.
Yeah, I mean, he's quite fringe.
Mark, have you ever played Cookie Clicker?
I think so. I definitely know of it.
Dude, right now I have so many cookies.
Isn't there the one where you just like pay $1 to click the button?
No. You click the cookie to get cookies, and then that causes you to be able to buy grandmas and farms and stuff.
Oh, so is it just a generic idle game?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've played many idle games.
I'm Pop, look at my picture. But go ahead.
Ed, my bad.
Oh no, go ahead.
So y'all know that during like the 1800s, like since after Mexico had a revolution, like they banned slavery. The first president was Vincent, I think Guerrero. Like I think he was of African descent, and a lot of African Americans settled in the northern parts of Mexico to escape slavery. And there was, I think it did serve as a refuge, but eventually a white group of people were settling in that land, and they were illegally going against the Mexican government's slave policy that banned slavery, and the whites were doing that. And eventually, the whites got mad, so they revolted against the government of Mexico, and that is how the Texas Revolution happened. I think they had that slogan, "Remember the Alamo."
Alamo is, or the Texas is occupied Mexican soil.
And literally the reason for why there was a Texas Revolution was to hold slaves. Like, that was the main reason.
You should forgive me. You should forgive me. Don't you in this?
Child, I'm gonna let you enjoy your little fun.
Yeah, so, the terrorist state. Don't kick him out. The terror.
Well, do you think that Jesus was black?
No, Jesus was Jewish, but Jesus is a universal figure, so there's nothing wrong with depicting him as black. And in fact, now I think that Jesus can appear to people in different ways, including as a black.
That's a legitimately good answer.
Sam, do you have a defeater?
Well, that seemed right to me.
Okay.
Something I think is a little bit funny is that sometimes black people will say that the image of Jesus comes from Caesar Borgia, but that guy lived in like the 1500s, some shit like that. Whereas the image of Christ with like a long face, long hair, long nose, kind of European-ish features goes back like 1,000 years earlier to like Byzantine Greek depictions of like the Christ Pantocrator and stuff. Doesn't have anything to do with Caesar Borgia.
Caesar Borgia was a really handsome guy. I hope Christ looked like.
I think the earliest, so the main cultures in the time of the Mediterranean that had icons were of Hellenistic origin. So Hellenists focus on realistic proportions, and so I'm not surprised that the depiction of Jesus as a fair-skinned man with long hair looked like that, because the cultures of the time depicted people that way, such as like Apollonius of Tyana. So yeah, Jesus probably looked not exactly like that. We don't know how he looked like, but we're giving close to a physical description by when it says the 12 apostles were mistaken for Jesus when they were put before the Sanhedrin. So they probably look similar. And if you look at depictions of like Apostle Peter, for example, or Apostle John, like they have various Jewish features. Like if you look at Apostle Peter and
What's good, family?
What up?
Yeah, on this account, I'm only adding real ones. Let's see.
Let's see here. Hope that be Winnie.
No, I got a new phone, and I forgot the fucking text now number I put my last account at, so I guess it's just lost in the ether.
I feel the same way.
Well, you can just try random ones until you get it.
And I can't access it anymore.
Cryptocurrency?
You said what?
Did you say you lost Ethereum?
No, it's just like my last account. I don't feel like fucking recovering it because, yeah, my iPhone broke, and basically the only way I can get on my last account is if I fucking fix my old iPhone, and I don't feel like doing that, so.
What was your name on your last account? Out of curiosity.
NPC.
Okay.
NPC123.
Sorry, I wasn't sure if I'd been in a room with you before, so I wasn't sure if I recognized them.
Oh, we've been in rooms before, but I don't think this is actually the first time we speak.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's probably why I might not. I mean, sometimes I'm in rooms but not attending to my phone, so I might not.
Are you a Jew?
Oh, no, ethnically.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I mean, I'm more specifically, according to my newly updated 23andMe, I'm 99.2% a Jew.
What's your other thing that you are?
I logged out, but it's various trace ancestry buckets that are all like 0.2%. One of them, it just says 11, so which is probably just, some kind of, Sephardic Jew. But there's also Egyptian, something else, and just generic North African.
Cool.
Would be a component. See, like I think that like when it comes to Jewish, like, and correct me if I'm wrong here because I'm not well read on the DNA studies, but I think that when it comes to Jewish, like, wouldn't it be that their allelic frequencies that compose who they are share common origins of the Canaanite population, so they're not really distinguishable from other groups from the time. But wouldn't it be that when they diverge through history, they develop their own specific Y chromosome lineages, like those are the Kohanim for?
I mean, that's right to a significant extent. I mean, there's no Y haplogroup that's truly characteristic of Jews as a whole or any specific Jewish group. It's just that there's some that are.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just want to ask: is Jew? You said 92% Jew. I think Jew. It's a religion. It's not a race.
I meant Ashkenazi, not Jew.
Oh.
Why are you laughing about that? But yeah, Mark, do you know the Zizian?
I was laughing because it was saying 99%, 92% easy.
Mark, you know the Zizian drama?
Yeah, I read about it. It sounded pretty exciting. I had been following them for years before they started committing legit crimes, i.e. murder.
So one of my friends is a trans rationalist, and they were trying to like convince other trans rationalists not to join the Zizians without getting killed themselves, trying to like stay in the shadows, but like be it. And I was just like trying to tell my friend, like, listen, if there's a kind of person that wants to join like a murderous cult, you shouldn't put that much effort into stopping them. Like, if one of my homies wants to join Hamas, like, if you're the kind of person that wants to join fucking Hamas, then like fucking fuck off. Like, I don't know. So that was my advice to my friend. But anyway, I told you that because I wanted to tell you this, which is their trial is now happening.
Holy shit!
And I want to read you transcripts from the trial.
Wow, this is going to be complete gibberish.
So check this out. As the judge asked basic questions such as whether she had read the indictment and understood the maximum possible penalties, Lasota chided the mock proceedings and said Miller was a participant in an organized crime ring led by the United States in slavery. Miller struggled to get Lasota to answer basic questions. Please state your name for the record, the court clerk said. Justice. What is your age? Timeless. What year were you born? I have been born many times. And then another part of the transcript. I am an innocent woman. I've done nothing wrong. This is a show trial to coordinate the genocide of transgender people. What will you do when they come for you? Latham said with a raised voice, reading from a piece of paper in her shackled hands. Latham also accused prison guards of denying her estrogen while in custody, saying she has been kidnapped by a gang of dead-eyed brutes. Where have the good men gone? Where are the gods? She questioned. I need to see a video transcript of this trial.
If it didn't like permanently discredit the rationalists as a whole in the public consciousness, I would kill for some kind of TV show about the Zizian epic.
How familiar are you with their like ideology of like the?
Well, every now and then, every now and then I would pop in, like for years prior to shit going down, I would pop into their website, sinseriously.xyz, and it was all just like infinite florid nonsense. It was kind of hard to decipher what exactly their ideology was, but I read from other rationalists who had like kicked them out of events, what they had done to deserve to get kicked out, and got a general sense of what they believe.
Well, one big thing that they believed is that like the two hemispheres of the brain, if you do certain kinds of sleep things, you can make each one of them like wake up and be like its own locus of consciousness or something like that, which is like a really wonderful level of crack pottery, you know? They also thought that the Ziz herself was like perfect, like morally perfect, you know? And kind of like treated her as like a god. That was pretty interesting.
Do you know where we left off?
Yeah. Let me just get it. We are on, because I read one the other day to you. We are on page 74. Clooney the Clown has your name all over it. Oh my god, my floors. I moved one of the rugs down. Oh, now my dryer's going. I moved the carpets a little bit so you can work. Thank you. You there, Daniel?
Yeah. Would you like me to read it?
Yeah, we're gonna read the guy's poems.
This one looks really scary.
Yeah, the nose on that guy.
What are we talking about?
A Light in the Attic, Shel Silverstein.
Oh, wow, yeah. I remember that one.
We've been reading poems, taking turns.
I'll tell you the story of Clooney the Clown, who worked in a circus that came through town. His shoes were too big and his hat was too small. But he just wasn't funny at all. He had a trombone to play loudly silly tunes. He had a green dog and 1,000 balloons. He was floppy and sloppy and skinny and tall. But he just wasn't funny at all. And every time he did a trick, everyone felt a little sick. And every time he told a joke, folks sighed as if their hearts were broke. For every time he lost a shoe, everyone looked awfully blue. And every time he stood on his head, everyone screamed, "Go back to bed." And every time he made a leap, everybody fell asleep. And every time he ate his tie, everyone began to cry. And Clooney could not make any money simply because he was not funny. That's so sad.
I know.
Is the next one more of it?
Yeah, it's the continuation of the same poem. Mm-hmm.
One day he said, "I'll tell this town how it feels to be an unfunny clown." And he told them why he looked so sad. And he told them all why he felt so sad, felt so bad. He told of pain and rain and cold. He told of darkness in his soul. And after he finished his tale of woe, did everyone cry? Oh, no, no, no. They laughed until they shook the trees with ha, ha, ha's and he, he's. They laughed with howls and yowls and shrieks. They laughed all day, they laughed all week. They laughed until they had a fit. They laughed until their jackets split. The laughter spread for miles around to every city and every town, over mountains, across the sea, from St. Tropez to Mont-Saint-Denis. And soon the whole world rang with laughter, lasting till forever after. While Clooney stood in the circus tent, with his head drooped low and his shoulders bent, and he said, "This is not what I meant. I'm funny just by accident." And while the world laughed, Clooney the Clown sat down and cried.
Oh my god.
Shel Silverstein, A Light in the Attic, Clooney the Clown.
Oh my god. That was so sad.
So sad.
That was brutal. Imagine reading that to a kid. Oh my god.
No, but that's what we were given as kids.
I know.
They were like, all right, look at this.
It's wild.
Who wants that be?
Okay.
Thank you, Professor.
Oh my god. Trying on clothes. I tried on the farmer's hat. Didn't fit. A little too small. Just a bit. Too floppy. Couldn't get used to it. Took it off. I tried on the dancer shoes. A little too loose. Not the kind you could use for walking. Didn't feel right in them. Kicked them off. I tried on the summer run. Felt good. Nice and warm. Knew it would. Tried the grass beneath bare feet. Felt neat. Finally, felt well dressed. Nature's clothes just fit me best. Wow. Wow.
Way to go.
Thank you.
Would you like to do another?
Sure.
Thank you, Stephanie. Or Professor. Yeah, you can tend to your knickers.
Yeah, I'll get to them after.
Oh, 800 pairs.
They're all washed. They're all clean.
The crime.
Shapes. A square was sitting quietly outside his rectangular shack when a triangle came down, kerplunk, and struck him in the back. I must go to the hospital, cried the wounded square. So a passing rolling circle picked him up and took him there. Oh my god! Oh my god! The triangle, the square, and the circle are friends. Oh so my god, cute. That's epic! Oh my god! Oh my god! Sam, are you there?
Sammy, are you okay? Are you okay, Sammy? Sammy, are you okay? Are you okay, Sammy? Sammy, are you okay? Can we do that to Sam?
Yeah, what's up, dogs?
Sam, does that bother you?
No.
Sammy, are you okay? Are you okay, Sammy? Sammy, are you okay? This is what we'll say if you're down and gloomy, and we'll wake you up in this way.
Yeah.
That sounds nice. That sounds nice.
It's a little sleepy.
Phil Silverstein, the light in the attic. Tired. I've been working so hard, just wouldn't believe. And I'm tired. There's so little time and so much to achieve, and I'm tired. I've been lying here holding the grass in its place, pressing a leaf with the side of my face, tasting the apples to see if they're sweet, counting the toes on a centipede's feet. I've been memorizing the shape of the cloud, warning the robins to not chirp so loud, shooing the butterflies off the tomatoes, keeping an eye out for the floods and tornadoes. I've been supervising the work of the ants and thinking of pruning the cantaloupe plants, timing the sun to see what time it sets, calling the fish to swim into my nets. And I've taken 12,041 breaths, and I'm tired.
Whoa. You know what's fun about reading these rhymes is like you want to say like, oh, maybe ants rhymes with pants. But then you like it forces you to like stop and be like, oh wait, this word is actually plants. So the rhyme, I find I'm always tripping up on it because I'm like anticipating it's gonna be something, and it's like, oh wait, like don't take it for granted, you know? It's really good. Prehistoric. These lizards, toads, and turtles, dear, with which you love to play, were dinosaurs and plesiosaurs in prehistoric days. They fought the armored Ankylosaurus and wild Brontosaurus.
Zebu, can I take over this one? I just feel like the pronunciations would be probably better. What's the name of it?
Prehistoric.
Prehistoric.
It's meant for you. And thanks for insulting me. I appreciate it.
Now you were just getting all the dinosaur names wrong, and so
sorry to insult you.
I didn't like that. I just pull this up. Sorry for the delay. Oh my God, where's the lyric? Where do you guys find the lyrics for this?
PDF, A Light in the Attic, Shel Silverstein. It'll come up as an Internet Archive document.
I see.
And we're on page 79.
Okie dokie artichoke.
Sammy, are you okay? Are you okay, Sammy? Sammy, are you okay?
These lizards, toads, turtles, deer, with which you love to play, were dinosaurs and plesiosaurs in prehistoric days. They fought with armored ankylosaurs and wild brontosaurus, glyptodons and varanids and hungry plesiosaurus, shark-like ichthyosaurs and flying pterodons, Tyrannosaurus, Chronosaurus, and treacherous Trachodon, shrieking Archaeopteryx, Triceratops as well, and those I can't pronounce, nor even try to spell. But anyway, they slowly turned to lizards, turtles, and snakes, and all the brave and wild prehistoric people. They turned to us, for goodness sakes.
He's the only person that could have read that.
Yeah, totally. But I like how the poem itself acknowledges that they're like hard to pronounce. So whatever.
He doesn't say. No, but the funny part about the poem is that it expects the reader not to be able to say it.
Yeah.
And also, Sam missed a word.
Yeah.
And all the brave and wild and woolly prehistoric people, they're turned into us. Turned into us, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
That was fantastic, Sam.
That was so good.
Here's my issue, though, is that the fucking dinosaurs didn't turn into fucking lizards. They turned into birds.
Oh my
Turn into fucking birds, you fucking dirtbag. Fucking liar. They fucking didn't turn into fucking snakes and shit, you fucking bitch.
You should rewrite the poem.
Shel Silverstein, A Light in the Attic, age 80. My guitar. Oh, wouldn't it be a most wondrous thing to have a guitar that could play and could sing by itself? What an absolute joy it would be to have a guitar that didn't need me.
Oh my God. Your guitar needs you, Daniel. Don't neglect it.
Please play Spelling Bee. This one really struck my mind as a boy, and I don't know why it was given to us. I think it was sometime in the second grade, but I remember seeing these butt cheeks.
Oh my God.
And would you like to read it for us, love?
Sure.
Thank you.
Spelling Bee. I got stung by a bee. I won't tell you where. I got stung by a bee. I was just lying there. And it tattooed a message I can't let you see that spells out, hello, you've been stung by a bee. Say, you little butt. A little butt. Sam, do you want to read one? Sorry, Daniel, what? Dan?
Sammy, are you okay? Are you okay? Sammy, are you okay?
What do you want me to read?
Page 82.
Always sprinkle pepper, page 82, A Light in the Attic.
Always sprinkle pepper in your hair. Always sprinkle pepper in your hair. For then if you're kidnapped by a wild barbazoop who sells you to a ragged hag, wants you for a soup, she'll pick you up and sniff you, and she'll sneeze, achoo, and say, my tot, you're much too hot, I fear you'll never do. And with a shout, she'll show you out, you'll run away from there, and soon you'll be safe at home, sitting in your chair. If you always sprinkle pepper in your hair.
Wild Barbazoop. Ragged hag.
I'd like to read something from Shel Silverstein. It's called Peckin'. The saddest thing I ever did see was a woodpecker pecking at a plastic tree. He looks at me and, friend, says he, things ain't as sweet as they used to be.
Ooh. Crazy. Do you want to read the next one, Daniel?
Yeah, hi Alden. How are you, bro?
This is called Turtle. Our turtle did not eat today, just lies on its back in the strangest way, and doesn't move. I tickled him and poked him and dangled a string in front of him. But he just lies there, stiff and cold, and sort of staring straight ahead. Jim says he's dead. Oh no, say I. A wooden turtle cannot die.
Oh my God. Daniel, do you want to read It's Hot? Okay, I'll read it. It's hot. I can't get cool. I've drunk a quarter of lemonade. I think I'll take my shoes off and sit around in the shade. It's hot. My back is sticky. The sweat rolls down my chin. I think I'll take my clothes off and sit around in my skin. It's hot. I've tried with electric fans and pools and ice cream cones. I think I'll take my skin off and sit around in my bones. It's still hot. Oh my God. I want to read the last one. It's hot. It's hot.
Let's greet Elder Tar here. Great brother, you are a special guest, and your presence here is most honored. Thanks for being with us, brother.
Thank you. This is a great topic. Great topic. Yes, I must agree with the topic. Black people are superior race. I believe so. I definitely believe so.
What makes you think so?
Well, if we look at 500 years of lying history, then obviously we would say no way. But if we look at true history, then we would say yes. If we look at ruling the earth almost 3,000 years before Caucasians was even any significance, then we would say yes. Historically, if we look at the Egyptians, which Caucasians have been known to lie about and whitewash and say that they're Europeans, and Napoleon shot the Sphinx head noses off because it was two Negroes. And then if we look at the real Jews, and David, and whether you believe in the story or not, you see they're dark-skinned people. And if we look at history, we're in the first beginning, and we would say for sure. But if we look, like I said, if we look at lying history, then we would say, nah, that's crazy.
Thank you for that. Do you think that even though we are flawed and we failed and are inferior, do you think that we're still worthy of your love? Oh, he left.
He said his piece and he left.
It's a shame. I feel like I could have learned a lot from him.
What does superiority mean?
From Shel Silverstein, it's called It's Hot. It's hot. I can't get cool. I've drunk a quart of lemonade. Wait, didn't you read this?
I read that.
Yeah, but you can read it again if you want.
No, I'm gonna read Crowded Tub.
Okay.
And I want you to appreciate the imagery here.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Crowded tub, Shel Silverstein, a light in the attic. There's too many kids in this fucking tub. There's too many elbows to scrub. I just washed it behind. And I'm sure wasn't mine. There's too many kids in this tub.
Alright, I want to read one. It's called The Hippo's Hope. There once was a hippo who wanted to fly. Fly high D, try ID, my high D ho. So he sewed up some wings so he could flap through the sky. Sky he D, fly he D, why D D go. He climbed to the top of mountain snow. Snow he D, slow he D, oh he D the ho. With the clouds high above him and see them below. Where he D, there he D, scared he be too. And he flipped and he flapped and he bellowed so loud. Now he D loudy D proudy D poop. And he sailed like an eagle off in the clouds. High he D fly he D by he D boop.
Keep going.
Well, those are different endings of it. I just chose the happy ending.
Oh, I see. Cute.
I'd like to read What If. Last night, while I wait thinking here, some what ifs crawled into my ear and pranced and partied all night long and sang their same old what if song. What if I'm dumb in school? What if they've closed the swimming pool? What if I get beat up? What if there's poison in my cup? What if I start to cry? What if I get sick and die? What if I flunk that test? What if green hair grows on my chest? What if nobody likes me? What if a bolt of lightning strikes me? What if I grow taller? What if my head starts getting smaller? What if the fish won't bite? What if the wind tears up my kite? Tears. What if the wind tears up my kite? What if they start a war? What if my parents get divorced? What if the bus is too late? What if my teeth don't grow in straight? What if I tear my pants? What if I never learn to dance? Everything seems swell. And in the nighttime, what ifs strike again?
Ooh, anxiety.
Can you read Sour-Faced Anne for us, Professor Zabin?
Sure. Sour-Faced Anne. Sour-Faced Anne with your chin in your hand. Haven't you ever been pleased? You used to complain that you had no fur coat, and now you complain of the fleas. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to read just one more. We're progressing. We're almost done. The Climbers. A mountain climbing exploration took us to these distant peaks where no one's ever been before. Was it my imagination? Did I feel this mountain move? Did I hear it snore?
I like the little moon drawing. Little moon. And this little person sliding down the hill. How many pages does yours have?
350,282.4.
No, I mean like of the actual book.
And it is.
What?
Edition is limited. I have the
It's amazing.
editor's cut.
Sam, do you want to read the next one? He's sleeping already. Rockabye baby. Oh my god. Rockabye baby in the treetop. Don't you know a treetop is no safe place to rock? And who put you up there? And your cradle too? Baby, I think someone down here's got it in for you. Imagine saying that to your kid. Oh my god.
It's not like we imagine saying it to our children.
Oh,
the little boy and the old man. Said the little boy, sometimes I drop my spoon. Said the little old man, I do that too. The little boy whispered, I wet my pants. I do that too, laughed the little old man. Said the little boy, I often cry. The old man nodded. So do I. But worst of all, said the boy, it seems grown-ups don't pay attention to me. And he felt the warmth of a wrinkled old man. I know what you mean, said the little old man.
Wow. That kind of reminds me of what we were reading before. That old man. What was it? Huckleberry Finn or something? The Ernest Hemingway book? Do you remember, Daniel? Yeah?
Old Man in the Sea, Hemingway.
Old Man in the Sea, yeah.
It's very sad to neglect such a wrinkled old sad man.
Yeah.
Would you like to read one, Professor Zabine?
Sure. This one's called Surprise! My grandpa went to Myrtle Beach and sent us back a turtle each. And then he went to Kathmandu and mailed a real live cockatoo. From Rio, an iguana came. A smelly goat arrived from Spain. Now he's in India, you see. My grandpa always thinks of me.
What do you think's in there?
I have no
Pretty
idea.
big.
It's massive, and it has legs.
Well, he was in India.
Well, it could be an elephant.
There you go. This one's called Ticklish Tom. Did you hear about Ticklish Tom? He got kicked by his mom. Wiggled and giggled and fell on the floor, laughed and rolled right out the door. All the way to school, and then he got tickled by his friends. Laughed till he fell off his stool. Laughed and rolled right out of school. Down the stairs and finally stopped till he got tickled by a cop. And all the more that he kept giggling, all the more the folks kept tickling. He shrieked and screamed and rolled around, laughed his way right out of town. Through the country, down the road, he got tickled by a toad. Past the mountains, across the plain, tickled by a falling rain. Tickled by the soft brown grass, tickled by the clouds that passed, giggling, rolling on his back. He rolled on the railroad track. Rumble, rumble, whistle, roar. Tom ain't ticklish anymore.
Wow. Also, can you see the image on the next page too?
Why do you nail
Because
bite?
there's like the kid tumbling, and this like old man looks like he's staring at the kid while he's like sucking on his hand. That looks so weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
As a nail biter. Some people manicure their nails. Some people trim them neatly. Some people keep them filed down. I bite them off completely. Yes, it's a nasty habit, but before you start to scold, remember, I've never ever scratched a single soul.
That was fantastic, Professor Zabine.
Thank you.
I wish I could do extra credit for you because of all this nasty, because of all the latenesses. I'm sorry.
No.
Is there any way that you cannot fail me?
Yeah, I won't fail you if you read the next poem.
All right, fair enough. This is for Professor Zabin. For my extra credit, page 100, Joel Silverstein, A Light in the Attic. The fly is in. The fly is in. The milk is in. The bottle is in. The fridge is in. The kitchen is in. The house is in. The town. The flea is on the dog, is on the quilt, is on the bed, is on the carpet, is on the floor, is on the ground. The worm is under the ground, is under the grass, is under the blanket, is under the diaper, is under the baby, is under the tree. The bee is bothering, the puppy is bothering, the dog is bothering the cat, is bothering the baby, is bothering mama, is bothering me.
Whoa. I like that. A little trippy there. Good job. You get your extra credit. Congratulations. You're going to graduate. Here's your diploma.
Thank you, Professor Zalpine. You're a very good professor, and I learned a lot in your courses.
You're a very good student, and I learned a lot from you, too. Strange wind. Huh?
Are you just saying that to be kind?
No, I'm saying it because you're fucking awesome. And really, you're my professor.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful.
You're
but beautiful. I don't have any credentials.
Your maps. Your maps are credentials.
Thank you.
Thank you. Strange wind. What a strange wind it was today, whistling and whirling and skirling away, like a worried old woman with so much to say. What a strange wind it was today. What a strange wind it was today, cool and clear from a sky so gray. And my hat stayed on, but my head blew away. What a strange wind it was today.
I'd like to read a poem, page 102 of A Light in the Attic, for Professor Zabi.
Mm-hmm.
It is called 1-2. 1-2, buckle my shoe, buckle your own shoe. Who said that? I did. What are you going to? What are you doing with those silly buckles on your shoes anyway? 3, 4, shut the door. You shut it. You opened it. 5, 6, pick up sticks. Why should I pick them up? You think I'm your slave? Buckle my shoe, shut the door, pick up sticks. Next thing you'll be telling me to lay them straight. But it's only a poem. 9, 10, a big fat oh never mind.
Wow, this is like either a schizophrenic person or somebody with a really bad inner critic.
Yes, sweetheart. Would you care to share another one with us?
Sure. Tusk. The walrus got braces, and that's why his face is a tangle of wires and steel. He'll sit and he'll wait till his tusks are both straight, and then think how happy he'll feel. But meanwhile, they're ruining his meal. Oh my god. Oh my god. For the audience, there's an illustration of a walrus with braces. Whoa.
Captain Blackbeard did what? The sea is a-roaring, the seagulls they screech. The bosun he rants and he raves. And the whole scurvy crew says it's true, yes, it's true. Old Captain Blackbeard shaved.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. Old Captain Blackbeard shaved. We had buried some treasure and bodies as well, and was just sailing back from the cave when he calls for boiled water and stomps down below, and gore, but he comes up shaved. There's a chickenish stubble of fish belly skin on that face once so blazing and brave, and his old faithful parrot can hardly bear it since old Captain Blackbeard shaved. When he shouts, "Board and sink her," it sounds like a clinker and gets lots of laughs from the slaves. And his loud body songs seem a little bit wrong since old Captain Blackbeard shaved. Now no one is fearing his look or his lash or his threats of a watery grave. And things ain't the same in the pirate game since old Captain Blackbeard beard shaved.
Oh my god. What an illustration.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Ooh, it is. She screamed it. Okay, this might be my last one that I read for tonight. Magic carpet. You have a magic carpet that will whiz you through the air to Spain or Maine or Africa if you just tell it where. So will you let it take you where you've never been before? Or will you buy some drapes to match and use it on your floor? Oh my god, that's so good. Imagine we all of our carpets are just magic carpets, but we haven't tried to fly them, so they're just like stuck where they are.
So beautiful there.
Wouldn't you want to just try to fly your carpet?
Yeah.
Can you see your carpet?
I have 5 of them.
Pick one and try. I dare you.
That could be dangerous, though, Bean.
He's snoring. I really like it.
One time he farted.
That's so cute.
He tooted.
It's so cute. He just sounds like he's so cozy. He feels so like he's in like a safe place. It's like a sleepover.
Hi, Samawi. You want to come on up? Look at you. Good to see you here. Thank you for joining us. How are you?
Everything. Do you want to read the next one?
If you insist.
Yes, please.
Outsider underneath. Bob bought a $100 suit but couldn't afford any underwear. Says he, if your outside looks real good, no one will know what's under there. Jack bought some $100 shoes but wore a suit with rips and tears. Says he, it won't matter what people see as long as I know what's under there. Tom bought a flute and a box of crayons, some bread and cheese, and a golden pear. And as for his suit or his underwear, he doesn't think much about them or care.
It's like the opposite of my problem.
Why you always buy clothes and shit?
I'm just buying underwear.
You eat them 8 times a day.
It's not my fault.
But why do you change them so often?
Because I work out. Like, you're sleeping in them for 8 hours. Don't you want to change them?
Well, yeah.
So then I wake up, I change them, I work out, I take a shower, I wear new ones, and then I... Yeah?
How often do you change them?
I think I change them about 3 times a day.
Good. Yeah. Have you ever thought not to wear them at all?
Yeah, I have those days too.
Good.
I thought I'd be having more of them, but not the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Do you get the same style?
Yeah. Mostly. What about you?
I don't wear underwear.
Nice. I think we should save the next one for the next time.
Okay.
Because I think I want to go to bed in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, well, thank you for reading with me.
Thank you for reading it with me. It was so nice. I'm so glad I got it.
It's going to be a landmark moment when we finally finish it. We're going to have to go to a different one.
Yeah. Do you think we'll choose the same author or a different one?
I think we'll be hyper-fixated and we'll choose the same author because we want to go through his whole catalog.
Oh my god, that would be so much fun to do with you. I'd be so honored. You are my professor.
Oh, what?
You teach me so much. I came onto this app and you were reading that book, and now you show me all these maps you have, and you're always teaching me things, and now we're reading together, and oh my god. You taught me about this author, you know? Come on.
There's a lot I've got to give, but Professor Zabin, not quite as much as you.
Oh.
Where would I be if it weren't for you?
Oh my god. Oh my god, you're so sweet, Daniel.
I'm really hoping for an A.
You have an A+, my dear. And now that you're not my student anymore.
I just want to sit all night listening to you crunch on sesame crackers and tell me stories of your childhood.
I just told about how I was bullied.
Oh.
We had a really intense conversation.
I remember you told me a bit about it, and it was very heartbreaking.
Yeah. But I haven't bought sesame crackers in a long time, so I'll do that.
Yeah, they seem to be like the most crisp that you can express in a bite. So yeah. Bite for bite, they seem to be like the best way to crack and crumble and crisp and crunch.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you know, even munch.
Even munch. Do you like Robert Munch?
What?
Do you like Robert Munch?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, Robert Munch is that, like, children's author.
Can we make samosas?
Yeah?
Like, legit.
Can we make the meat ones that are made in Kenya?
Yeah. How would you fry them, though?
Yeah, we can fry them.
You have an air fryer?
No, I just would fry them I have a stainless steel pan.
What if it roils and rumbles and boils over?
It won't boil over, but it would be fun if it did.
No, that wouldn't be fun. That would be horrifying.
With the samosa, because it's meat, you can just like put a shallow bit of oil, and then just flip them.
Do you know the pastry that you use or the bread?
Yeah.
You know how to make it?
Yeah, but also you can just get them from you can just use the egg roll sheets from the Asian grocery store.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want to make
or you can go to an Indian grocery store and then they'll have the samosa sheets.
Can we make vegetable Manchurian?
Yeah.
Or gobi Manchurian?
Yeah.
Or chili chicken?
Oh my god, I love chili chicken. I love
chili
chicken. Chinese food. Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it.
I love it so much. How could Chinese food so good? And it's spicy.
Oh god. I love really hot chili chicken and really hot grilled beef Manchurian, cauliflower, fried cauliflower.
Yeah, it snowed today.
Where?
Realizing how it's cold all of a sudden in my room. Oh, I'm shivering. I'm shivering.
Didn't make your nipples erect.
They did. It did.
I give them a little pinch one by one.
Oh my god. All these people in the audience are like, oh, what? I'm switching my socks again for the third time.
Oh.
Because people think you don't sweat in the winter, but you do sweat. Your feet sweat. And it's important to change your socks because if your feet start getting cold, it's probably because your feet were sweating. Now, I don't usually sleep with socks, but it's so cold that what I'll do is I'll fall asleep with socks, and then at some point in the night, they'll just slide off my feet.
Don't you wear tighter socks?
No, I like it that they slip off my feet.
How could a sock slip off your feet?
Because I push them off without even realizing that I do it. And they wake up and I'm like, I must have taken off my socks.
You feel constrained.
Yeah, but then it's too warm, you know? And I do this thing where I rub my feet like a grasshopper. Or like a fly. You know how flies rub their feet?
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Totally.
Dude, socks make... When I take my socks off, I get so itchy.
Oh, because your feet are dry?
I don't know what it is. But it just
I have
feels
this lotion
wrong.
I'll get you.
Really?
Yeah, I have this little basket of stuff that I'm sending you. I'll get you some of this too.
But I want to know what you smell like and what you use so I can...
Yeah. This one is shea butter with comfrey oil. It's really good.
Good.
I'm just going to pee. Hold on, okay? Hello? Daniel? Daddy boy. Buster
I'm sleeping.
Yeah, it's so cute.
We're going to invite people in to have him listen. We're going to have people let him know if he farts.
He's the one who farted.
He hasn't farted yet.
We're just waiting.
Okay.
Can you imagine we just stay up all night waiting to see
I still remember the video of when Bath was snoring at Daniel. Remember that?
There's a video of him snoring?
Yeah, on Tom Rabbit's channel. Bath falls asleep while on Clubhouse. He's drunk as hell and just... I mean, he might have been drunk, I'm not sure, but yeah, he falls asleep and you hear him snoring and shit.
Oh. Yeah. I'm probably gonna fall asleep in a minute.
I voted yes.
You voted yes? Did you hear him fart? Yes, I did. No, I did.
It's a bird.
Because when I hear him fart, I really want to hear him fart, you know?
Let's wait until we hear at least one.
Because I want to be like, oh my god, I've heard you fart. He sounds like a little baby. My best friend had a baby just a few weeks ago, and he like has it in this like swaddle thing, and has been like carrying the baby like all the time, and then like it just like falls asleep on his chest because he just like does like baby like just passes out. Yes, he's so cute. Her name is Zora.
That's
so cute. Yeah. So cute. She's so cute. He's so tiny. So like my like WhatsApp is like filled with all of her baby pictures. She's like not even one. She's so tiny. Oh my god. He like hasn't even been alive for a month yet.
But when she's 2, she'll be bigger than you.
Thanks, Buster. Classic joke.
Classic
joke. Everybody makes it. Way to go, Buster. So original. Never heard that one before.
I had to.
Marcus.
What up, Marcus?
Okay.
My brother from another mother.
Sam is sleeping.
What's happening? I was going to send you some healing.
Oh yeah, send me some healing, please.
I'll send you some texts, and that's going to be textual healing.
Thank you. Thanks, Marcus.
Come on. I'll send you textual healing.
Yeah.
Textual.
Healing.
Come on.
Yeah, I love that. We're waiting to see if Sam will fart.
Of course he will.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of time.
And then which one of us will fart before Sam does?
How else are you going to recognize him, Zabu?
Oh, yeah. We'll
Maybe
see
a
if
whole
it's going
new
to happen.
person.
A whole new world. Hey, Daniel, you've been awfully quiet last couple of days. What's up?
I've been collecting myself, meditating on the intelligence of my brothers and sisters, and I'm just in deep reflection mode. And now I'm listening to Sam and trying to find a single fart, because one fart will tell you a lot about a person, what they ate, how they ate it, and what they ate, and what it smells like.
There's a problem with that, Paul. I can't really vote, can I? Like, I've got to wait.
You can vote in anticipation.
Then you have to ask Albedo when you see him next. He recorded Andrew saying something about yes, daddy, or some shit like that. Something daddy anyway. It was fucking.
Oh,
I'm like, Albedo, you got that? And he's like, yep.
Oh,
You see, sometimes when I listen to Andrew, I think he's so so far up in Jesus' ass that he doesn't even realize he's been saved.
Yeah, exactly. He's been saved this entire time, but he just doesn't know because he doesn't pay attention.
Can't take it. It's like, dude, I saved you, okay? Get out of there.
That's the best thing I've heard. That's the best thing I've heard about Andrew, for sure. He's already saved. Like,
Get out of there.
like, just stop. Like, just give it a break. Like, you're already saved.
Exactly.
Like, we get it, okay? Like, you've been saved. Like, it was really funny to hear Andrew defend Christian relationships with Muslims today. About that guy with the Quran and the jizz. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah. But the thing is, Andrew's just egging the guy on. But think about it, right? So, one drop of jizz is, I think, about 8 gigabytes of information. All that jizz has got so much more information than the complete book.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Oh my god. Thanks, Marcus.
Like this terabytes of DNA information in that jizz.
Wow.
But, I think it's a disgusting thing to do anyway. Like, why would you want to do that?
Yeah, exactly.
Personally, Andrew should have taken offense to that because literally that was like killing half a baby. That's
You just fucking nailed it. You nailed it, Marcus.
That is abortion on so many levels. Like, do you know how many babies those sperms would have produced?
Yeah, men should stop masturbating.
Yeah, Andrew should take offense to that.
Yeah.
But then I want to ask Andrew one question one day. Like, has he ever wanked? Like, if he's jerked himself off, then he has also participated in abortion. Like, he's aborted all those kids.
I imagine Andrew is somebody who's masturbated and then cries after.
For repentance?
Yeah. That's exactly what I imagine.
Jesus will forgive this.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. For these babies that are produced by the little apostles. Who can ask him that question and keep a stern face? Daniel could.
Daniel, yes. Daniel, we have a mission for you.
Basically, be abortion himself.
Yeah. Daniel, we have a mission for you.
Yeah, this is one mission you should have on board.
Whoa, was that a fart?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
That would have been a very airy fart, not much tension.
Yeah.
Back image. Yeah.
Isn't a fart really like shit particles that are floating in air?
It's your bum.
Fecal matter.
You just say it's your mom. Jesus Christ. Like it's a bird. You goose.
Such a weirdo.
I got high, so it was like just a little extra laughy. The sound of a fart is your butt cheeks vibrating against the air. That's it.
Yeah, but the fart itself, the smell itself, that's like shit in particle form.
Yes, I am very aware. It's not fart particles. I mean, it's not shit particles.
What is it then?
It's gas.
Yeah, the gas is part of the shit. Come on. Come on.
It's butt particles, okay?
If Sam smells my farts, it's gonna be so bad. Like, you know, when you're like under the blanket and you fart and it's like the person
Dutch oven.
face your farts and consume them anyway.
Oh, yes.
With the title of a book.
Yes, you should totally write that, Marcus.
Zabu, you know when Sam comes up, will you guys like have a fart off and then we can judge for the...
I hope so.
Me, Buster, and Daniel will be the judges.
We'll see if Sam actually comes, you know?
Why wouldn't he?
I don't know.
Are you trying to say he never comes?
He was trying to prevent abortions. We'll see. There was a slight change of plan, so we're gonna see.
Premature abortion.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Let's see what's happening in Andrew's room. I think there's a controversy stirring up. Have a good day, y'all.
Good night.
See you, Daniel. See ya.
I'm probably gonna sleep soon.
Okay, go. Shoot.
Okay. You're gonna stay here with Sam?
No, I'm going to shoot. I'm going to wait for no one to fart.
Okay.
Please.
Buster, are you gonna wait for him to bust? Buster.
Nah. He's already got SPDs, the sound like, who knows.
Okay. Okay, then I'll turn it off then. Okay, bye, good night.
Right, it's pretty. Have a good sleep. What did they?
Consent also applies to fingering a woman, by the way.
Parker, we tried to explain to them that when they do play pause, that's exactly what they're doing. They're constantly thinking about homosexuality, but they don't care.
Right. They're like, I'm gonna go hard on him, and then they think like, oh, I'm fucking him in the ass. Pause. You know, it's like, ew.
The fact that the microphones on the left is fucking pissing me off.
Yeah, dude, I hate it, and I don't like that you can't scroll up in the chats and see more chats.
Yo, yeah, the scrolling up shit is pissing me off.
Wait, you can't scroll up in the chat anymore?
You can scroll up a little bit, it stops after like 20 messages.
What?
And the timestamps are gone.
Yep.
Clubhouse is like, we're done snitching. We have too many
gone, and you can't scroll up all the way. That shit's
Wait, what happened?
Clubhouse is done snitching. I appreciate it.
Wait, what does that mean? Oh, you're talking about So when you scroll to
when you
scroll up,
try to scroll up, like let's say 30 minutes ago, you can't do it. It only lets you scroll up so much, and that's it.
And I didn't even update my app. This shit just did it itself.
What's wrong with your mic, love?
Yeah, me too. She
Oh,
can you hear me?
Is that Gustavo?
I did it.
I didn't even update my shit.
Is that Gustavo?
Yo, I just got on, and that shit like
mine updated itself.
What the fuck is this? And Ink and releasing tapes.
Have you guys tried spitting on it? I heard that works when you're trying to scroll.
What?
What?
Mm.
What?
2 fingers or 5 fingers?
Y'all watch porn too much.
I won't explain it, but then I feel like it'll
Never
be
too much. Fucking Frank joined at the perfect time.
Porn will destroy your mind pockets. You need to find another addiction.
It really will.
Destroy your what?
It gives you ideas you would never have. You would never fucking have on your own.
There's too many expectations.
Yo, Rihanna, I'm keeping it a stack. Yeah, I would drag you into deep waters. I would just fucking, I would let you drown. The 9th, 10th round, I would make you drown.
This little motherfucker. What makes you think you're gonna last 30 seconds? Unless I let you.
Holy shit.
Pause.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, now you're using pause.
The homosexual panic has been activated.
Yeah, whoever started that pause shit needs to. I'm gonna smack them when I meet them.
It was Nas that started that pause shit in New York.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's a New York thing, and then somehow that seeped over here in California and Washington, and them motherfuckers started saying pause in the late 2000s and shit. And I'm like,
when I say Nas, I'm gonna call him a faggot.
No, look. There's a song with Eminem and Busta Rhymes called "Cool It Down," which is an old ass song. And in that song, "Cool It Down," they say pause. So yeah, that shit goes way back.
Yo, I thought
it's like in the mid 2000s.
Yo, Ray, I thought it was Dipset that started that shit.
Dipset?
Was it? Wait, which song? Wait, hold up. Wait. Let's look.
It's called "Cool It Down." "Cool It Down" with Busta Rhymes and Eminem. It's an old song, and they said pause in that song.
Who started pause slang? Okay, let's see.
It's Dipset, Cameron, Jimmy Jones.
Wait. It says it possibly referenced 1990 song and by later popularized in Harlem. The term used to hold conversation in common terms having. Okay, so Dame Dash claim says he and his crew in Harlem invented the term in the early 90s.
Dipset, bro.
Dipset? No.
Dame Dash, I don't remember Dipset, bro.
Hey, yo, Pockets and Ray, I put my username in the chat. Add me up. I have mythics I can share, by the way.
Period.
Yeah, let me go ahead.
Knowledge?
And it says it was started by Dame Dash in the 1990s. What?
Yeah. What's up, Ducky? Good morning.
Yo, what's up, Knowledge?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, because there used to be no homo, which I
Yo,
like.
what's up with the fucking white belts and all these virgins and the fuck's going on?
Yo, Ducky, you gotta tell them about that 4-pound weed plant that you used to sell on daily.
Bro, you have no idea.
My bad, Ducky. I'll leave the room.
It's 4 pounds per light, Knowledge, remember. £4 per pint. The silence. That's 4,400 today.
It's a lot of money.
You can tell Ducky's from California. I'm so California.
I added you, Inca.
I'm in the northern California, North Canada, California. I'm right above Ray.
Hey, Abdio, don't you watch?
For those who don't get
watch wrestling?
For those who don't get the reference, yo, Ducky said, bro, he had an establishment that sold marijuana, and in this establishment, the average plant was 4 pounds. And we looked it up. We looked up what the Guinness Book of World Records for the largest plant. The largest plant was 4 pounds. So Ducky apparently was doing this like on the daily. That was just the average plant.
Man, you guys twisting stories now. You want to get back into it?
I wonder if Canadian weed is better than our weed. But let me tell you why I got, because they said the further north you get is better, right? So like at home down south where we at, the weed up here like towards Sacramento is better, right? Then they say like the best weed comes from like Washington, right? So I wonder if you get even further north up there, is it better? But I don't know. Maybe it's too cold.
So I'll tell you,
the best one comes out of San Fernando Valley.
I'll tell you this much.
No, I think Sacramento is better than that shit.
Yeah,
I'll say this: our stuff, all our stuff up here is natural.
Hold on, Ray.
Yeah, that stuff that they got up, that Ray Abbey and them got up there is the best shit. That's the best.
So BC had the best weed. It's because when California went to prohibition, a bunch of the growers moved to BC, and had a lot of the seeds, and we did really good indoor. And then when everything started getting legalized, a lot of the growers came out of California and started growing really good, unique strains. Difference is here in Canada, it's all indoor, very little outdoor, where in California, you have mostly outdoor. The outdoor surpassed the indoor about right now with all the feeds and everything. U.S. and Canada, depending the grower is, it's quite equal to the strains. So, but most of the strains come out of California.
Well, you're saying California is mostly outdoor grown.
Yeah, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you ever been to Humboldt County? That shit is literally miles.
That ain't the case in Los Angeles.
But when you go into a dispensary, right, it's not mostly outdoor. Right, there's definitely more outdoor. There's definitely more outdoor grown, right? But that doesn't mean that's what the average consumer is consuming. The average consumer is consuming high grade indoor hydroponic shit, bro. High quality.
Exotics, the fucking gelatos and shit that are popular.
Yeah.
The pound light.
There's so many good strains right now that.
The outdoor shit gets shipped out to other states.
I think it's all starting to feel
it's in the back of Lion's truck right now.
You gotta remember back about 15 years ago, about 80% of Canada's grown in BC went to the States.
I remember BC Bud. BC Bud was pretty good.
BC Bud, like which strain though, right? There's so many different strains.
Well, I was in high school, man. You think I was keeping up with strains when I was like 16?
Yes. I don't know.
No. It was buying whatever the fucking weirdo was selling me. The fucking Mexican kid who lived down the street.
Fucking sour diesel, man.
It was actually Gustavo.
Granddaddy Pert.
Garbage.
I didn't know you could spectate motherfuckers.
I remember Granddaddy Pert Pocket. I remember that shit.
Let me run a couple games.
I'll flush all day.
Yeah, where we're at, it's all indoor. It's all illegal too.
Yeah, but for those who want to know, he can have some very special tapes, and he's gonna release them. He's gonna release them any day now.
Wait, what?
So, Incan, he has a tape that no one else has ever seen. It's very
I've been advised.
Very private. He recorded Donald Trump saying something that no one else ever heard, and he's gonna release it.
Rap master.
It's a sex tape?
Yes.
Yo, Pockets 1v1 game over.
1v1 at Rust.
1v1 against you, bro?
Dude, I haven't played in 2 years, dude. In 2 years, I have not played. I'm dead ass.
Wait, there's 1v1 in this game?
I didn't know there was 1v1.
Wait, I don't think I've added you yet. Let me look at my request.
I don't think it's a 1v1.
I just noticed that Pockets finally put that fucking S back on the name. Thank you.
I know, dude. It was bad. I couldn't change it. I had to wait like 2 weeks.
People made me sound like I was insane. Like, why do you keep saying pockets? Why do you keep saying pockets? I'm like, that's what fucking.
She went from pockets to pocket. And that shit was killing me too.
She wanna be Sean Combs so bad.
I was like, fuck it, pockets. Alright.
It wants to be Sean Combs so bad. It's hilarious. Formerly known as
Prince.
Dad.
Prince.
Yes, that is also a chronic name changer. It was because of a lawsuit, no? Like, he didn't own the rights to the name Prince.
I don't know, bro, but that guy's a legend, bro. And he was a conspiracy theorist, too, so they probably killed him.
Bret Hart is like
Was it also the Jordanians? Oh, like
always.
Yo, I have a Sean John sweater that I've had since I was like 12 years old. And bro, I was so fucking happy when it got cold this year. I was like, yes, I can finally rock my Sean John again. And I was kind of upset though. Most niggas don't even know what Sean John is.
I used to rock Fat Farm. Remember Fat Farm?
Yes, Fat Farm was the shit, bro.
Did you go through an echo stage? Do you guys remember when you wore an echo?
I had a whole bunch of shit, bro.
You know that shit is back. Hey, got that shit is back.
Fubu.
I'm surprised people don't know Fubu and Sean John were the biggest ones.
Fat Farm was my favorite.
Sean John and
quick battle royale right now, and 1v1 haven't played.
Alright. How do you do the 1v1?
I'll invite
you. Do you remember
It's not playing battle royale.
The Fat Farm jorts?
Yeah.
The jean shorts that were extra long shorts.
Yeah,
they're basically jeans.
I had those, bro.
I used to wear some.
Stop lying, Ole. You never wore them.
I swear.
Oh, that's
that was a big thing where we're from. She-Wolf. Like everybody, there was a uniform at one point. It was a Mark Echo black t-shirt with a red or blue rhino in the middle. And then you would wear Fat Farm jeans or G-Unit jeans. You guys remember the short-lived G-Unit?
You download a Coolhouse ring.
Wait, do y'all remember the G-Unit shoes? They had the wheels.
The spinner on them, bro. That shit was fire.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
My parents wouldn't let me wear it.
I'm downloading it right now.
It was too expensive. But I would always cop a pair of K-Swisses, which are no longer relevant anymore.
Yeah, you're right.
Is K-Swiss or Cortezes to like fit the look in middle school in the suburbs?
K-Swiss will always be classic and relevant.
I don't know if they still make shoes?
Yeah, they still make the classic K-Swiss.
Oh shit, I gotta hook up. Those are fire, dude. I realize it's Cortez see like skinny hipsters with very thick mustaches wearing beat up Cortezes. And that's when you realize it's all gone.
This was Nelson's first time killing someone. He had no experience. Only when the man showed no further movement did he finally release his blood-stained hands. As a father.
We went to Afghanistan. There was another room today talking about how Michael Jackson's daughter is suing the fucking executor of the estate of the trust. I guess they was paying themselves too much and some shit.
Time for sleep. Time for sleep.